Ready? I'll be ready three starts ago, bro.
Yeah,
I'm waiting, just wait. Wait for my damn intro. What's up, world? It is Matt. I'm over here at Beauty and Beast Fitness, doing another show on Band Up, man. We're gonna be rolling with them. I'm really excited because I got my new co-host. A lot of y'all in the area know him, man. Pretty much damn near everybody in the area knows him. Former Detroit Lion, right? Still holds the career record for all-purpose yards and single-season record for all-purpose yards, right? Number 4 on the field, number 1 in your heart, Howie Jackson. So what's up, man? I'm glad to have you here. Glad to have you here with me. Yeah, so we're back rolling with Man Up. We're gonna be shooting some shows. Purpose by the show, we're talking about it, getting together, just to come in, you know, talk about some shit, get some shit off, you know, talk about some stuff that's going on in the world, you know. Like right now, we got a lot of issues going on. You know how it is, bro. Yeah. We're kind of in a bad place. Yeah, we're kicking off. We're kicking off the first episode with my boy Howie as my co-host, and we're gonna be rolling with it, man. What you gotta say, Howie? What you gotta say to these people that they already don't know about
you? They don't know much about me because I haven't been around too much, you know. I mean, I did my thing in college, you know, did my thing on a professional level, and shoot, now I'm just down here, just, you know, trying to make a better life for myself and my kids, you know what I mean? Like, you know, with the business we got going, and like, you know, just do what I have to do to maintain, survive, you know, this craziness that we got going on right now with all the pandemic and everything else, but
yeah,
you know, that's all we can do. Just do the best we can.
Do the best we can. I forgot that part of your titles, man, because those are the most important ones, right? Dad. I mean, you know, former Detroit Lion was good, right? but Dad is the most important one.
And dad bod kind of nonsense.
Dad, come on, bro, you ain't dad bod yet, man. we got Triceps by Howie coming soon, right?
Triceps by Howie.
You gonna have to do the voice again, man. That shit cracked me up. But nah. We're here today. You know, we're like that. We're gonna be talking about stuff like that. Different things, man, as we get together. Today's show, in particular, we're going to be covering a little bit about the pandemic, you know, the coronavirus, you know, giving our opinions on the mandatory vaccinations. You know, it's up, man, everybody's kind of split on it. You know, people think this, people think that. Really interested. I mean, you know, we're looking for feedback, too. You know, other people in the community. My thing is, Howie, is the world is in a bad place right now. I mean, I think that's safe to say. Pretty much everywhere you could ask anybody that's close to you, they're probably gonna tell you the same thing, man. Like, man, what's going on? You know, just because the world is doesn't mean our community has to be, right? This whole other wall, B County that, you know, we call home, right? The infamous B County. But the purpose behind the show really is too, like, you know, seeing men like us coming together and you know, building each other up as setting good examples, because you know, ain't nobody perfect, right? No. But what we out here trying to do is do better, you know, and we encourage that. Like he mentioned, entrepreneur, you got the backyard patio going on, right?
Yeah, backyard patio's going. I mean, it's still not 100% complete, but you know, we're doing the best we can to try and get it there. You know, that's kind of a lot of setbacks set us back, but you know, right now we're coming along. People still enjoying it. You know, it's a nice environment. It's a good look. You know, something different for, you know, Lake Jackson in the area. But you know, overall, I mean, you know, it's gonna come around. It's gonna be one of those things that I think once we finally get everything completed, our full menu, all our drinks, and like as far as like the setup is 100% complete the way we want it, then I think it's gonna actually be a hit. So.
Well, shit. All right, I'm gonna come by Monday, probably, if I can get there before I gotta pick up the kids at school. But because I see, well, you say the menu's not ready, but the food and the drinks that you've been posting, man, that shit looks like fire, bro.
That's more our dinner menu. You know, the food and drinks we have right now. I mean, brother-in-law made the menu, but he did a good job on it. You know, everything is good on the menu, and the drinks we have some pretty good bartenders, some strong bartenders, and everything. So I mean, the staff, you know, as far as service and stuff, we're still working on them, but you know, they're all coming on good. Everybody's starting to learn. Everybody's starting to get the hang of how we want things done. And it's starting to run smooth, man. And I think people are starting to like it. People are starting to want to check it out more. And I think it's gonna be good.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, bro. From just the what I know, from you, the time that we spent together, I'm confident it's gonna be a success. Just because it seems like everything you've done so far in your life has been a success because you know what it takes, man. It takes the hard work. A lot of people don't, you play football. You made it to the bigs, bro. Mm-hmm. And people they don't understand that the amount of work, determination, commitment,
hard. You know what I'm saying? And smart. You know what I mean? Because it's like I was talking to a guy the other day, and we were talking about he's training his little brother. His brother's like big time player and stuff like that, and if he sticks with it, he keeps his head on straight, he's definitely gonna be a star. He's definitely gonna be one of those top draft picks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as I told him, is what I told what I've told people before. I mean, you can have all the talent in the world. Everybody has talent, in some type of way, but especially when it comes to sports, you can have all the talent in the world, but if you're not smart, you know what I'm saying, as far as like making right decisions,
exactly,
doing the right things at the right time, it doesn't matter because you're gonna fall short, because most of the time those guys who don't make the right decision, they always fall short because they lose themselves in whatever they get caught up in the lifestyle of being like a superstar.
Exactly, and I had a brain fart on the word I was looking for. I might have said it, but discipline, bro. Discipline, right?
Exactly.
Because it's easy to do the wrong thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's always not, but you get where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, the discipline, the amount of discipline it takes, the ability to say no to going out and partying, the ability to say no to doing this or doing that, anything that's going to take you off track of your goal, right? So yeah, man. So for those reasons, man, I know it's going to be great. I know it's going to be great right there. And man, I'm looking forward to great things to come, bro. For stopping by and getting all that good food. But yeah, man. So that's it. We're here. There's the introductions. We're gonna get into the topic a little bit. Well, today we're gonna be covering, like I said, the pandemic, COVID, mandatory vaccinations. A lot of shit's going on, bro. The schools cases are going up. Have you been hearing that? Like right here at Bewood, I saw a post this morning.
I haven't heard about the school cases.
Yeah, man. I think I saw something that in Jones Creek they shut down third grade already, or something like that. I think it was on BC Update.
I know in the area they said they had one of the highest increases in a while. From August from July to August, it was like the biggest spike they've had in a long time of cases. So that's all I've heard. I didn't know about the school though. That's different.
Yeah, I mean, you know how social media is. Mm-hmm. I didn't fact check it or nothing, but just saw something like that, and then I saw something this morning about Brazoswood too, man. About that the cases are going up. Somebody wants to say something about Massey. I don't know, something like that. So yeah, I mean, it's an issue, bro. It's an issue. It's a big issue that we are gonna have to deal with, man. We're gonna have to face because I got kids. You got kids.
Mm-hmm.
We got them in school. So it's one of those things. I know, man. It's kind of scary, bro.
Yeah,
it's kind of scary. But whenever your children are in danger, that's the worst. That's the worst. You don't even give a damn. Anything can happen to me, right?
Yeah.
Children is something else, man. And man, I know. Well, like I said, that kind of brings the. We ain't nobody. We just giving our opinions and stuff like that. We talking, but I mean, there is an issue, and I think whenever issues come up, the best way to do is talk about them, bro. Right? Get them out there to find a solution. Because if we don't come together on it, it's one of those things. Like, I mean. This person says that, and that person says that. Let me ask you. You vaccinated?
Not yet.
Not yet. What does that mean? You pro?
I'm supposed to make plans to get vaccinated. My mom and my dad have been like on me big time about getting vaccinated. You need to go get vaccinated. You gonna get vaccinated. You gonna get vaccinated. I'm like, I'm going. I'm going, but it's like every day my schedule, I just forget, and I get lost in my schedule and what I'm doing throughout the day, and I just forget. Then by the time I see them toward the end of the day, with the kids or something like that, we're like, did you go? I'm like, nope. And they've been telling me for a while. They're vaccinated. My mom, my dad, they're vaccinated. And they want me to get vaccinated. Of course, because we just lost my brother. From COVID in January. So that kind of woke everybody up.
You know, a lot of times, you know how it is, bro. It don't hit until it hits home, right? We always think shit's so fucking far away, and it's not, bro. I mean, it so easily can happen right here, and it's happening right here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is in our area, which is like we talking about, which is, I mean, that's what like I had said before, man. The world might be in a bad place, but that don't mean our area has to be in a bad place. You know, we ain't gotta be fighting over it. We ain't gotta be. We don't have to be like that. You know, just because everybody runs out and get chicken sandwiches from Popeyes, don't mean you gotta go run out and get a chicken sandwich. Everybody goes and buys up all the damn gas or water, like everybody does on these damn, you know, that shit. Don't mean we don't gotta be doing that. You know, they really don't. Just because everybody else doing that shit, don't mean we gotta do it.
That's pretty much how the world is. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because that's how the society of today is just so crazy when it comes to being followers and leaders, because there's so many more followers than there are leaders. Nobody's trying to lead. I feel like nobody's really trying to lead. Like, there are leaders, but I feel like most of the leaders nowadays are setting bad examples. You know what I'm saying? They're drawing people in to bullshit rather than drawing them into some real shit. You know, and everybody's just willing to jump on the bullshit rather than follow the real shit. Like, for instance, if you put something, say you post a real comment. Sorry.
There you go.
On Facebook. So I go on there, I post an inspirational comment. You know what I mean? And you know, it's a good comment. People like it. Like, you know, hey, get a few likes and stuff like that. Say, oh man, you said something good. Yada yada yada. But then the next day. So I post that comment, I get like 100 likes. Whoop-de-doo. You know, maybe like 12 comments. All right, cool. I don't give a damn about the likes or the comments, but I'm just making an example. Yeah. Tomorrow, I go up there and I post a video of two people fighting, talking shit or something like that. Something real stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get 9,850 likes and like 3 million comments. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Over some bullshit. Yeah. But because people are just willing to like buy into bullshit, it's more entertaining for them to buy into bullshit. That's why I say, like, with followers, whatever the trend is, people are starting to just follow that trend. I gotta do this. Like, you don't have to do that. Well, but it's just the way it is. Just everybody's followers now.
Exactly, bro. And I mean, just we're a little bit. In my opinion, we're not to blame, bro. Because I see things a little bit different. I see what the media does, how I see the propaganda, bro. I see whoever controls the media controls the narrative, and what they put on TV. They're so smart, bro. See, because what they put on TV is what we put into our lives. We put into our lives because we're so. It's not, as human beings, we're all so easily manipulated because we don't understand. See, we don't understand that what we're taking in is what we're gonna end up acting out in our life, right? And I think that's what happens. And as far as that goes, like, you know, that's where you gotta kind of just wake up and look at what's right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? What's whether you're hurting people or you going against people or what, you know? So you're pro. I mean, for me personally, I'm not for the vaccination or against the vaccine. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna get the vaccination. There's nothing, and I have my reasoning behind it. Some of it is honestly a lot of it got to do with God. You know. Another thing, man, another big thing is I'm one of the ones, bro. Whenever somebody starts trying to force me to do something, bro, get the fuck out of my way because something's wrong. Or whenever they was giving, you know, they still giving 100. So I feel like how they're doing in New York with the vaccine passports. Well, and we saw what happened. Pull up the video, bro. Let's play it for the audience. You know, let's play it for the audience. The Australian. About the kids, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't know if y'all know, Australia is supposedly on lockdown for the pandemic, whatever reason. I don't know what their numbers are. You know, I don't want to get into too much of all that, but yeah, I saw this video.
To the speaker, that's fine.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, turn it up. They should be able to hear.
The stadium said, here's the video.
I want to stress that to the mums and dads, your children will be well looked after inside when they arrive. They'll be literally ushered. We'll have nurses, we'll have some of the youth command, we'll have some of the young police from the various operations within the police there, just to guide them through as to where they go. They'll be looked after every moment inside the stadium. and they'll be well cared for. So mums and dads feel secure. We've got 24,000 students we're aiming to get through next week.
Okay, so a couple things here. You know Australia's on lockdown. They're going to gather 24,000 kids together to get vaccinated. Also, 0 children have died 19 and under in Australia. And it's important to us in America. Why?
As a parent myself of 2 young children, that I want public health officials to make decisions about how to keep my kids safe.
Yeah, well, that last lady was a political figure high up for America. I don't even know her name, but anyway, so she's kind of like saying that she's pushing that too. That she's putting it. She's a leader, like you said. Okay, perfect example, bro. A leader, a person of power. Did you hear what she said? She said, in my case, I feel like I want to give the power of the health professionals over my kids. That's what she's saying, right? So what are people gonna say? They're gonna start going gravitating towards that. Well, see, for me personally, bro, because now I'm not gonna say I'm a leader, but one thing, for them, so I'm a leader of my family. You know, I try to be. I try to be the leader, right. So yes, I am a leader of that. That's my responsibility. That's my role of my family. That's why. And whenever shit starts messing with that, that's when I gotta draw the line. Because I tell you what, how do you feel about that, man? How do you feel that they're gonna put 24,000 kids in, and they didn't get to see the sign, but no parents allowed. They're gonna usher the kids in. This is in Australia. I know it's not here, but I'm gonna give you an example. United States, New York is in the United States, right? And right now they're doing the vaccine where you can't go to the gym, you can't do so, and so it's closer than we think, because that could very well come here, And personally, that's gonna fucking suck, because I'm not getting the vaccine, so I guess I ain't gonna. Well, good thing I have my own gym, but so I'll be able to go to the gym at least. But when it comes to like when you start forcing parents. Bro, I ain't putting the control of my kids into any these health professionals. Fauci, that's what we're talking about. I'm gonna give my that's it. So yeah, nah, bro. I ain't letting Fauci say what the fuck I'm gonna do with my kids. Yeah, you know what I mean. And so that's why we here, Howie. Like it might got a little rocky start with you, a little off topic, but that's why we here, because for me personally, and I know a lot of dads, bro, out there. We dads, we can relate. Yeah, bro. You're gonna tell me I don't know, man. I just feel like, man, if that ever happens, to that, like,
yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm not for it or against it, really. I think it's just a choice. It's just a decision that everyone should have, just like the flu shot.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to get the flu shot, but they say it may be of your best interest to get it to protect you from the flu. It should possibly be the same thing. I mean,
see, I'm against telling people what the fuck to do, bro. Forcing people to do shit. That's what I'm against. See, like you want to get the vaccine. Mm-hmm. I don't. We're cool. Hey, that's good, bro. Yeah. Hey, get vaccinated, man. If that's what makes you sleep at night. Because another thing too, like stress is a fucking killer, bro. Mm-hmm. Stress is bad. So if people are worried that they're gonna get coronavirus because they're not vaccinated, well, then I would say, hey, go get it, because now you're gonna be stressed out. You in bad stress. Stress is gonna get you sick. But for me, so I'm saying, like, hey, to each his own. That's what this country is supposed to be about, right? Freedom. Everybody. So yeah. So that's kind of my take on it, man. And like I said, we look into interested for the communities. We all live together. Big county. Yeah, right. We all look at this motherfucker, man. We ain't got no choice. We got a choice, but I like B County, man. This is my home. I call it home. I grew up in Clue. You know what I'm saying? And anything. I don't want to see us divided here.
Nah.
I don't want to see that type of division.
That's just the way it's been going lately. I seen a video the other day. You probably seen the video too of the pastor. He was talking to. He was preaching at the church, and he was talking about the different types of how do you put it? I guess like the devil's work, the devil's work of creating division. Mm-hmm. And he was basically saying like, 1 year is black versus white, the next year is this, and then like this. Now we have vaccinated or not vaccinated, all that stuff like that.
Bro, I didn't see that video, but I'll tell you this, just the way. I don't know, man. The way that I see things, in my interpretation of what's going on in the world. See, look, Howie, and that's another thing too. Why I say we got to come together or whatever, man. I mean, just because, as a community, because we gotta be easier on each other and realize that none of us has to be here, right? Yeah, anyways, in this world, and we're thrown into these situations, bro. Like these people that are on top, you know, control, like, because even JFK, like, he said the stuff a long time ago about the media and all that stuff, because they push it into the media, they get to the kids, you know, all that stuff, and then from there, you know, that's how they push their agendas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like you said, it's always been division. And see me, I believe in God. I'm not gonna, well, as far as religion, I'm Christian. Jesus Christ, I believe in Jesus as my Lord and Savior. You know, that's where I stand on that. And as far as that goes, like, I think it's always been, since the beginning of time, like you said, the devil, it's played out, bro. It's been a playbook, and it's been happening, it's been laid out. And the devil's in the details. And it's perfect, like how you said it, the division. That's what he wants. He wants division between people, right? Because as long as we're fighting, we're not going towards good, right?
Yeah.
Nothing's ever going to get accomplished, right?
Because they got his plan.
Exactly. Well, I mean,
as long as you're distracted by other shit and you're worried about other stuff, then you'll never understand what's really going on. You know what I mean?
Well, exactly, because like back in those times, like, okay, let's take it to the Martin Luther King when it was racism, right? Let's just go to that. All right, now those people in those times, they didn't have a motherfucking choice, but that was the issue, right?
Yeah.
And those people, they didn't create that issue. You know what I'm saying? And then we go from there. That was one division, right? Okay, what's another one? You know, let's go into like more nowadays. Recent is the women's equality thing kind of going on, getting, you know, men and bro,
gender and all that stuff.
all that stuff going on. A lot of stuff, and it's just nothing but division, so that we can be fighting each other. When really what we need to do is come together and see, hey, what the fuck are these motherfuckers keep making us fight for? So yeah, that's kind of my thing, man. I'm just kind of tired with the bullshit, especially when it comes to, like, you know, I ain't real political or I pay attention. I pay attention just because I need to know what moves I gotta make. You know what I mean? So, but as far as like, hey, I'm for Trump, man, I know they're all fucking puppets, and they're, you know, to me, they're probably both pieces of shit, bro. Like, Trump's racist and Biden is a fucking child molester. So, I mean, you know, lesser to you, I don't know, bro. Towards me, like, child molestation is the worst fucking thing to do. But anyway, so yeah, back to that point about the vaccines, and I'm interested too. For feedback, you know, I'll be airing it on my YouTube channel. The show, that have people that follow me know got the YouTube channel, so it'll be on there. Drop comments, man, and you know, because we all live here, bro. I mean, we all got to deal with this, and it is happening. It is happening, and schools are and I don't know because the cases are going up. I don't know what's gonna what's gonna happen, you know? I don't know if they're gonna homeschool. And my thing is, like, okay, I get it. I get people why they want to get the vaccine. I get that, and I do, and I understand. But all I'm asking is, well, I'm not even asking. I don't give a fuck. But you should understand me too. If you don't, well, whatever. But I mean, you gotta understand my point of view too. Like, I ain't trying to tell you. I got my reasonings, and so that's why I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna. My wife ain't gonna get it. My kids ain't gonna get it, and we're just not. And people get mad, right? Because I think they say, "How are you gonna be running around unvaccinated?" and that, right? Okay, I get that, but then until the other facts come out, where vaccinated people are getting it and passing it to unvaccinated people, anyways. Yeah. So okay, all right. So that's my thing. So I'm looking at those facts, and I'm like, okay, man. So don't be, you know, go get your vaccination. Let me not get mine, and we'll see what the fuck happens, bro. Let's not fight about it. You know what I mean? Because another thing about this disease, there's a lot of questions about it, right? There's where did it come from?
Exactly.
Right? It's coming out now. Fauci, all his bullshit. He says this, he says that. I don't know, Biden.
There's a lot of questions.
Exactly, bro. Even Biden, but when Trump was in office, and there's clips of him talking about when Trump was in office, and the shit came out, and you know they were looking for a vaccine, hurry up, looking for a cure. Biden saying, "Oh, hey, if they come out with a vaccine today, are you gonna take your kids to get it?" I will never do that. Why would you do that? Bro, turn on the TV and now, what the hell is that motherfucker saying?
Get vaccinated.
So that's my thing, bro. So that goes back to the fucking perfect point that you made about these leaders that we following or being forced to follow. We're being forced to fucking follow them, bro.
Yeah, we are.
But and it's one of those things, like, I know, because I battle it, bro. Man, I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated with the times. I'm frustrated with having to raise my kids in this situation, bro. And it's like, what are we gonna do about it? You know, what are we gonna do about it? But this is the point. This is what we do about it, right?
Yeah.
This is what we do about it. You know, we take back control, bro. You know what I'm saying? We realize that we don't have to fucking fight each other over it. You know, we do what we want to, and do what you do and deal with the consequences, right?
That's all you can do.
That's all you can, man.
I mean, because at the end of the day, I mean, like you said, the leaders with power and things like that, they have the power to pretty much do damn near anything they want to.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as we're divided, which is why they do it, as long as we're divided, we have no power over them.
Well,
If everybody is together and on one page, you know, then they can't really like push the issue. They can't really force us to do anything.
Well, it's the whole thing. You play football. It's a fake. It's a fake to hand off to the food bag, and you know, bootleg it around. It's look this way, and I'm going that way.
Exactly.
It is what it is, bro. And people need to stop chasing chicken sandwiches, water, and open your damn eyes and see that. You know what I mean?
I mean, run to the store. Everybody else walking behind. Oh shit, he going. Let me go too. Like, man, why you going to the store?
Why? Just because he is?
Just because he went? They getting all the water and toilet paper and stuff like that. And now everybody want to go buy water and toilet paper. Like, why you? I'm sitting at home like, you know, that damn toilet. What the hell I'm doing? I'm like a diarrhea or something because it's a hurricane coming. Like, I'm shitting on myself the whole time.
I forgot about the toilet paper. That's the worst one. That toilet paper's the worst one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know,
I get the water and the gas. I do get the water and the gas.
Damn,
the Popeye chicken sandwich and the Popeye chicken sandwich and the toilet paper is when I draw the damn line, bro. You know why they use the toilet paper? Because they're eating all the fucking Popeye chicken sandwiches, bro.
They got a whole bunch of stacks of stocked up in the house and when they go to the store, they eat it some bitch and they gotta go shit.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, so that's what that is. And you know, I think they've always done that on the fight. But see, and you have to be able to disagree and not fight, right? And I think, and that's kind of my point behind it.
That's what you're supposed to do. Agree to disagree.
Yeah, agree to that's the saying, right?
A lot of people don't like, but you know, we all not the same people, and a lot of people are stubborn. A lot of people just so strong, opinionated that they don't give a damn what you say or what facts you have. It's like it becomes debate. And you ever seen those debates where you in like in high school they had the debate games and shit like that?
Yeah.
So it's basically they gonna give you a topic and one person is pro, and then it don't matter if I'm pro or con or whatever topic we talking about. If I say I'm in my mind I'm really for it, but I gotta be against it, so I gotta come up with anything to fight this person who's for it, even though I'm for it too. But it's a game. So it's
kind of like the game they're playing with us right now.
So basically, like they'll say anything they have to say, but they'll never agree with the other person, and they'll just go back and forth, and they judging on the sideline. He has the better argument. That's basically what it comes down to.
Okay, so who has the better argument, right?
But they're never going. Some people just would never meet that meeting and just say, "Okay, you're right. Let's meet halfway," because they just want to be right.
Exactly, and that's such a flawed concept, bro. Because over any issue, see, and that's what happens. We blur lines. We fucking blur lines, bro. And we have an issue, right? And then you're saying, "Hey, I'm on this side, I'm on that side," right? And then whoever argues the better side wins. So it could be like this side, right? So which was the right one then? You tell me which was really right. Which one? So the winner was just the best arguer, right?
Yeah.
And not because there is right and wrong, right, on that issue. There is a right and wrong, right? And both sides are gonna fucking use whatever manipulation force or whatever, how to manipulate or twist the circumstances around because there's two sides to every story and then there's a fucking truth, right? So really there's three.
Exactly.
So yeah, man.
This issue is like, with this issue is one of the things. It's more like I don't really know if there's a right or wrong in this situation as far as the vaccination, getting vaccinated or not vaccinated. Because like I said before, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. We don't know what they talk about. We don't know how they feel about the subject, like genuinely. So it's hard to come to a conclusion and say, okay, it's right to get vaccinated or it's wrong to get vaccinated or whatever it may be. You know what I mean?
I know how some of them feel because some of them have said, bro, some of these political figures, they've said they're not getting their kids vaccinated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So some, but I guess they're divided because in the end, like the really ones on top,
Yeah.
Well, we don't never see them, bro. We talk to them, bro. I could get onto the woke talk, you know, TikTok, you know, man, I got conspiracies and all that shit, man. I like one thing now they took me in the wormhole, bro. So we, you know, you can rock the child and all that. The real ones on top. There's lots of all that. We could do another show on that.
My brother listens to him. My older brother, he used to stay up late nights, like just watching those videos or just saying, he was like, have you heard about this? Oh man, this too.
No, I know. It's crazy, bro. Because there's you know what the thing is, because I did that too. That's what that happened to me. Because I had never even got on TikTok, and I just got on my first time on TikTok. I thought, and I ended up. It was the Earth is flat. You know, the Earth is flat, and then boom. Next thing you know, I'm like, man, motherfucking Earth might be flat, bro. You know, and even right now I'm at a point too. Just after seeing everything, I'm like, bro, these motherfuckers been lying to us our whole motherfucking life. So, you know, hey, motherfucker might be flat. It might be combination, you never know. That's another
So
shit.
you saying we can fall off the side of the edge of the earth?
No, there's a firmament, bro. See, that's what you never see the firmament, right? That's, you gotta watch, see, before that was it, there's a firmament. Have you watched King Kong?
No, I haven't seen King Kong.
Okay.
I wanted to watch it though.
Me neither, but they throw it, and they say that like all the stuff is in the shows and stuff, like even in The Simpsons, that they show like a bubble that, you know, and boom, and then whenever they did the moon launch, the stuff goes like straight up and goes sideways that you can't break through. So there's a lot. There's it's like you say, the debate, bro. They have a good case. They have a good case.
Yeah.
Like there's cases on both sides, right? Now the truth. Really, bro, the truth on that one, it don't fucking matter, man. Like, why are we gonna fight over it? Yeah, the thing is, don't be divided over it. Because in the end, see, that's my thing. My thing is, on this wrong or right, because there is a wrong or right for me on this, and this is where I believe, Howie. I believe that it's wrong to force people to do something.
Oh yeah,
that's where.
Yeah,
see, so that's where, because right now it's you know, it's not mandatory here. But I'm saying, man, look, people, call me crazy if you want, but it's like we say, you know, we think the shit's far away until it's right here. And they're saying, hey, in order to do this, you got to get this vaccination. And, you know, and it's really not that hard to force. See, they're so over us right now. They're so over control over us. It ain't that hard to fucking force us to, or try to make you feel forced. You feel that pressure. And you know, the first thing they're gonna go do it is they're gonna go through poverty, bro. They're gonna try to force poverty on you, bro. And there's a book. Have you ever heard of Outwitting the Devil? It's a good book. It's good art. The author is Napoleon Hill. Yeah, Napoleon. I'm about to say Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah. Napoleon Hill. You can think to go read it or whatever. But man, you should check out that book. It's crazy. It's a good thing. But anyways, it talks about how the devil, his thing is to get to you through your negative thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how he controls you, right? Yeah. And there's a lot of ways. Like he controls you through fear. He controls you through poverty. Because if he can get you to that, and basically it's fear of poverty. It's fear. There's a lot to it, but and if he can do that, he's got you. Yeah. Right? He's got you. So you know, it's, you know, that's. Everybody's got their different opinions, but I'm just using that example. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, and I think that's, you know, that's one thing. Or how they're coming after Australia with the kids. Okay, bro. Now that's another thing. Like that's another way to get, because you get the kids. You know, that's the future. The kids are our future. You know what I'm saying? We know that. So I don't know, man. To me, the whole thing's fucking really weird. I don't trust. You know, I don't trust what they're telling me. I don't trust any of it, bro. I think they're all full of shit. As a matter of fact, I know they're full of shit. You know, I just gave you an example of Biden was up against, now he's full. You know, that the voice full of shit, but that's our president. Have you seen how he takes interviews and stuff and all that stuff? Have you seen?
Yeah, I honestly haven't been watching too much of his interviews and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, that's good.
I haven't watched too much TV. I've been too busy, but I just been, you know, social media. I just keep up with stuff.
Well, that's good that you haven't been watching them, bro, because you know, I think you. Well, you probably laugh at first, which I did too, but then I'm like, fuck, bro, this motherfucker's our president. Yeah. It's not funny. I mean, not that he's Democrat. It's not got nothing to do with that. It's just, bro, he can't talk right. He can't even, like, so I don't even know what's going on there. There's another conspiracy so we don't even know.
I'm like, dude, it's just crazy, because if you think about it in the past, how many what we in 2021? So we've had at least five to six presidents since 1990, in the 1990s, right?
Mm-hmm.
So out of all those presidents we've had okay, well we had what, 3 or 4 because they did 2 terms. So
Yeah, we had shit. Who was it? It was Bush. It was Clinton, and Bush came in twice.
Yeah.
Right after Clinton. Right.
And then
Obama.
Obama had 2, and
And then
Trump
Trump.
had 1.
So yeah.
But out of all those, how many of those presidents do you actually, when you pay attention, how many of those presidents actually sounded like educated or sounded like they just really had a grasp on their dialect and their tongue?
Well, Bush said some stupid shit.
Exactly.
Bro. Bush did say some. I mean, he wasn't well articulated. I guess
Exactly.
was the word, right? Obama took a room, bro. Obama could talk.
Yeah,
Obama could talk, bro.
Trump could talk a lot of shit.
Trump could talk. That's one thing.
He
Trump could
talked a
talk.
lot of shit. Me, honestly, listening to Trump talk was like listening to me and my homeboys sitting down talking shit.
Yeah.
And shit. Like me, honestly, I feel like you kind of gotta mellow out a little bit. It's okay
Yeah,
to be real, but you gotta kind of like do it in a professional way. I feel like sometimes he went left field, and I was like, damn, he kind of sound like he from the hood.
He's something else, bro. He was vicious on some of the parties. Like, so one of them asked him a question. I've been asking this, asked him a question, and he said some smart ass comment, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I wasn't thinking. Yeah, you never do," or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Man, just eat back. He's cold blooded with that bullshit. Like, like it was a guy, but I don't know, man.
I mean, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know, they are leaders, and these are the people we're picking. You know.
Well, they say we're picking. They say we're picking.
True?
They say we're picking. Because it's to that point too, Howie. It's to that point where, with all this shit going on, I question everything.
It's always
I'm
always some kind of little like, oh no, this is not right. Like it's always some kind of like, you know, confrontation when it comes to who got picked. You know, we've been there before, yeah. We've been there again this year, and then we was there with with Trump. When Trump got elected, didn't they try to say something about?
It's always something, man. It was Gore, the Gore and Bush thing when he was. I don't know, man. It's always, we were kids back then, so he was a little bit different.
Yeah.
But well, I mean, not so much. We were younger. I wasn't as, you know, as old as I am now. I didn't have too much grades back then. but yeah, well, okay, and that's the thing about it, because these people they're telling us this, they're telling us that, and I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Of me, you're not gonna tell me to stick. I mean, even with the vaccines too, like with the flu and stuff like that, it's different, bro. Those vaccines were. It's a whole different situation, man, because they didn't offer me ice cream. You know, in Washington, you know, in Washington D.C., because weed is legal over there, they're offering weed, bro, to go get vaccinated. Yeah, they offer some weed, and then like you said, $100 and
I think I did hear about that, matter of fact.
Yeah. Free ice cream to kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, man. And another thing too is the demographic that they're targeting. It's not. They're targeting poverty. They're targeting poor people that don't have money and can't make moves, and that are reliable, or that are completely. They completely have to rely on what they say, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's who they're targeting for the you know, because they got no choice, right? And it's just weird.
You got no choice, and at the same time, you got to think about this. They're probably the most gullible ones out of everyone in this country, because of the simple fact, like you said, they have no choice and their backs against the wall. They're just looking for somebody to guide them. They're looking for somebody to lead them where they need to go.
Yeah.
Because they don't really have any. You know,
they don't have a choice, bro.
They don't have a choice. You know, somebody has to take their hand and say.
Well, they feel like they don't have a choice. That's what happens. We
can vaccination. Oh, this is free. Well, you know, shit. Who's gonna turn down free stuff? Especially if I don't have much. Shit, give me something for free. If I ain't got nothing, you gonna give me something for free? Shit, I'm gonna do it.
Exactly. You know? I mean, I get it, right? Free, you know. And it's just the way that they did it, man. They started offering shit to go take it, and then now, little by little, bro, it looks like, okay, the ones that didn't take the offer, now they're gonna start trying to like box you in to taking it, and then that's kind of my thing, bro. That's where I draw the line. I draw the line. Nobody's gonna tell me what I'm gonna do with my kids, bro. And I mean, damn. I guess, especially right now, bro. I don't trust not a damn one of them, man. Not like none, you know. So yeah, that's where I stand on it. And yeah, like I said earlier, I mean, I'm not gonna get vaccinated. Play the Joe Rogan. Because this is my thing. And what you said about what leadership is pushing people to do, and I get it. I get because people have died from COVID.
Yeah.
And but let's look at who's died. Right, it's been older people, out of shape, more not healthy people, right?
Yeah.
And
they say, I mean, sometimes it's like you don't even know if it was COVID. They don't say it's COVID, but like for instance, like my older brother, they say, oh hey, he passed away from COVID, and I'm like, we're not doctors. I mean, all we can do is believe what they say.
Exactly.
But at the same time, I think my brother was well overweight. He's always had breathing problems, really bad asthma. Sleep apnea and stuff like that. He would stop breathing in his sleep sometimes.
That in combination with this COVID virus, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Who's to say he didn't even pass away from COVID?
Okay, yeah, I see
what
what
you're
you're
saying. Passed away from natural causes. Because last time I seen my brother, no bullshit. The last time I seen my brother when he was down here, like about 2 weeks before he passed, he was down here visiting over Christmas holidays, and I was looking at my brother and I was like, in all honesty, in my head, I was looking at my brother, I'm like, dang, my brother is like, he's old, well overweight. His ankles and stuff were swollen, his legs and stuff were swollen, and I've never seen him like that before, and I'm thinking in my head, man, I'm like, I hope nothing happens to my brother because I don't know what I'd do if something happened to me, you know what I mean? And next thing you know, 2 weeks later, he passed away, and they get the results back saying it was from COVID, and I'm like, I don't know if it was COVID, because sometimes, like you say, you don't trust everything they say, so they probably could just be either reaching and saying, oh, it was COVID just to put somebody else in there with the numbers, or they could just just think it's COVID because they don't know much about the damn shit anyways, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So who's to say if it's true or not if he passed away from COVID? I don't know. He could have just passed away from natural causes because of his health issues. But just throw him in the COVID bus just to say, we'll just add him to the COVID list so that way we can scare people into taking it back.
Well, they said that they were pumping the numbers, and then the new numbers ended up coming out, and they were like, bro, these numbers aren't even nowhere near what you like. Man, I saw this one about the numbers of total people that died, like they had a certain amount, and then they went to like total deaths and said like the number of cases of COVID deaths that they had, like, was bigger than the number of total deaths in the county so or some and like I said, man, I ain't a fan, but it's one of those things like, so usually when there's smoke there's fire, and so I don't know, it's just really weird, man. And so yeah, as far as that goes, and it, just like I said, bro, okay, yeah, we see, because before you play it, he's getting blasted. Y'all, I don't know if y'all, pretty sure everybody knows who Joe Rogan is. You're looking at the new Joe Rogan's of B County, baby. but shit, nah, man. Anyways, he got a lot of backlash, bro, because he said he would not get vaccinated, and he said something about like, if a 21-year-old came up to me and asked me, should I take the vaccine? I'm gonna tell him no. Why would you do that? Are you healthy? Like a healthy, why would you do that? Why this and that? And he took backlash for it or whatever. But he ain't a fucking doctor, and that everybody's entitled to their opinions. But the thing is, like, so play what he said. Play what he said.
Nobody heard of anybody catching COVID that had a vaccine, right? That was the whole idea. You get a vaccine, you don't have to worry about it. Now we know not only do you get it, but you can spread it. And some people die. Apparently, it's a small number. I don't know what the numbers are, but I know that most people who get vaccinated, when they do have the disease, they have a better time with it than the people who are unvaccinated. But where are the people out there calling for people to get healthy? Where are the people out there calling for people to lose weight? 78% of the people in the ICU for COVID are obese. 78%. Where's that information being shared? Where's someone who's a leader who gets on TV and says, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to decrease our body mass. We've got to decrease our fat. We've got to make sure that people aren't overweight. We've got to make sure that people are healthy. Walk around your block. You don't have to do something complicated. Start drinking more water. Stop eating sugar. Start taking vitamins. You can increase the strength of your immune system. We can fight things off better. We can be a healthier system.
So, as far as that goes, I agree with what he said there. You know what I mean? Because it goes back to what leadership said. they're telling you, they're pushing, hey, go put a needle in your arm of this thing that we're not even fucking sure about, right? Even Fauci, you know, let me get into all that. Where's the leader saying, hey, get healthy? And why aren't they saying that? Why aren't they? Because see, those facts that he said about the 78% and all those numbers, you know, I fact checking, but I'm pretty sure they're real. Because, like you said, everybody I talked to, bro, healthy people healthy people have kind of treated it like a flu or a cold, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like they you know, went under the weather, man, and and the one that it's got is it's been the unhealthy people, right? So the reason why it could be population control, maybe it's, you know, they're trying to, so that would have been one. Or money, right? Yeah. There's probably something about the money, or I don't know, maybe, you know. But yeah, back to that point. Where, why aren't they saying those things, bro? Why aren't they saying, because those are facts that will help you. I mean, why? You know what? Why aren't people pushing for that? Because I am. See, and because I am a leader of my fucking family. Yeah. That's what I'm pushing. I'm pushing that. You know, you know, hey, my kids are kids. They're gonna do what you make them do. Not, you know what I'm saying? Because they're not. So, you know, I push that on my kids. Hey, we gotta stay active, bro. Because if I don't do it, bro, they ain't gonna fucking do it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And because I do believe that, bro. I do believe that. You know, like we need to get help. You know, that's something. That's something right there. So that's my thing. Why aren't the leaders, the ones that are in charge, why aren't they pushing those things? Right?
Oh, that's a good question. You've heard the doctors come out and say it. You've heard them say you know, in other places and stuff like that. As far as like, you know, working out, being healthy, you know, having a healthy lifestyle and stuff like that helps you fight off the disease and could keep you alive. You know what I mean? But for, you know, like you say, that should be the number one thing that should be stressed.
Right.
In all honesty, because you can control that a lot better than you control, you know, going out there, or like basically you can control that a lot better than you force somebody to go get a shot. Put it that way.
Well, I mean, you would think so. You would think so. But see, the thing is, doing that requires sacrifice, requires a little bit of hard work. Yeah. See, going and getting the shot is really easy. It's the easy thing to do. True. And I understand that. And that's where it goes into like when somebody's gonna see, because I look at those facts, right? That when I make my decision if I'm gonna get it or not, because I ain't telling nobody not to get it. I ain't telling nobody to get it, bro. I mean, you know, people that I care about, I say, hey man, you know, do your research. You know what I'm saying? Don't just listen to these and then make your decision. I'm not, you know, my decision. You know, this is it, and I tell them why, because I'm healthy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now they were, and another thing too, like, okay, now if it was, that's another thing that I gotta draw a line, because I'm healthy, right? They're saying, well, the people that are trying to force, you know, they say, hey, or get mad that you're not vaccinated or this and that. That's when, well, okay. I get it. Well, you're gonna go contaminate the food. Yeah. Well, that would be a fair argument if the vaccinated people weren't passing it on too. Yeah. Right. So you know what I'm saying? That's like, okay. So I'm gonna go get vaccinated. I can still get it and pass it to you. So come on, man. Like, for real. I'd rather just stay healthy and try to stay healthy and do it that way. So let me do that and go get your shot. Yeah. Right. And we're friends. Right.
Yep.
Cool.
From what I heard from the back. So from what I heard a while back, I think it was on the radio. They were talking to a doctor about as far as the vaccination. And honestly, the vaccine, from what they say, as far as the vaccination getting done, is basically like it's not going to stop the virus from being relevant. It's just going to help you fight it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So if you do catch it, you can still catch it and you can still pass it on. But if you do catch it, the vaccine is supposed to help your body build up a tolerance. So what you're doing when you put these vaccinations in your body is that you're injecting yourself basically with some parts of the virus, and it's supposed to basically get into your system, kind of get you sick a little bit, but not like fully sick like you have coronavirus. But it's supposed to help that immune system get an idea of, oh, this is what I'm dealing with. So your body's like, okay, this is what I'm dealing with, and now, you know, I'm fighting off, and I'm kind of figuring out a way to fight it off. And once it figures that out, it's supposed to develop that immunity. It's supposed to build up and be stronger enough, to understand that if it does happen to catch this virus, that it knows now, your body now knows how to fight it off, so that way you won't get as sick and you won't die or whatever it may be. So basically, it's not like a cure to AIDS or anything like that, where it's like not gonna ever be good. You can't wipe it all out. I mean, like the measles and the mumps and stuff like that, you get them little vaccinations when you're younger and stuff. It's supposed to keep you from getting the measles and the mumps or whatever it is. Like,
I'll tell you something though. Let me tell you this.
It's the same thing.
And I guess like maybe that's kind of why too. Maybe I'm on that too, because even when it comes to the flu shot, bro.
I never get it.
Bro, I've never gotten the flu shot, and I've never caught the fucking flu.
I don't even remember catching it.
Bro, I've never caught the fucking flu, and I've never gotten a flu shot.
I may have caught it one time, but I don't know.
But I'll tell you this, Howie, it's because our bodies are designed to fight this shit off, and when they're working right. You understand what I'm saying? When your body's running right, man, you can fight this shit off. If you're healthy, if you're eating right, if you're doing, you ain't eating ramen noodles all the time, that's another thing. You know why all this cheap? You know why that food's cheap? Because it's fucking bad for you, bro. It's bad for you, bro. And that's why. That's why. It's cheap. They make it cheap and it's bad for you. Like all that cheap shit all that cheap food is bad for you, bro. All that processed food is bad for you. You know what I'm saying? It's wonder why cancer rates are so high? Everybody's getting cancer for some reason or another, bro. It's for the foods that we eat, bro. It's common sense, but we forget to. Well, I don't know if we forget to, or we're just oblivious sometimes to the fact that what we're putting in our body is what is affecting us, bro. What you're eating, what you're drinking, that's what's gonna determine that determines your health. You know what I'm saying? And also with the physical activity, right? Because you gotta move. The body was meant to move. If you don't move it, you lose it. And I bring somebody on to debate me with that object, bro. And or with that subject, rather.
I'm learning myself. Shoot.
Dang,
I'll be 39 years old, man.
Stop moving for a little bit.
One time, as soon as I get up, start moving, like, God dang, man, what's going on with me? Like, I want to play softball not too long ago, actually, and it took me a little while to get back into it. You know, I hit the ball well. I was impressed. I didn't think I was gonna hit the ball.
You got some power, bro.
I mean, if I wanted to, but
I know you got some speed.
I've always been, that's what I was worried about. I'm like, damn, am I gonna be able to run like I used to?
Oh yeah, you could probably run as fast as you used to for just one time.
I can't run as fast as I used to, but I can still run. I was getting around the bases pretty damn good. I'm like,
what was your fastest 40 time, bro?
4.26.
Damn, man. That's a professional.
I didn't even run.
But anyways, so yeah, man. I mean, that's our take on it, right? I mean, I'm really interested. I'm interested to see the feedback, from me, because look, man, we all live in this county, bro. We all in B County. It's got a bad, we joke about it. We joke about the county. Always people talking shit, this and that. But hey, it's our home, man. And I'll tell you what, I don't give a damn what anybody has to say about it or us or B counties, whatever it is, this and that. I call it home. And man, I'm down for protecting my fucking home, at all costs. You know what I'm saying? And when I see shit like this, like, hey, let's talk about it, man. And we're a community, bro. And I think the world has fucking lost sight of that. And until we, I can't control the world, bro.
Yeah.
But you do the best you can.
Yeah.
And so what I can try to control is teaching my kids how to treat people. That's things we can control, right? Treat people right, and the thing is, we got to realize, we are a community, man. We do have to work together. You know what I mean? But not by choice. I mean, I guess we decided to live here or whatever. But we all chose to live here, so But I guess to sign it off, people out there, B County and the world, rather, I guess, whoever the fuck's watching. You know what I mean? That's what it is. We're here. A lot of times it's like, okay, you remember your brother was telling you all these things, right? About hey, this is going on, and it gets your mind. It's like, damn, bro, this shit's really happening, right? And the sad thing is, how we look, bro. I think it is happening, bro. There's a lot of truth to a lot of that fucked up ass shit that your brother was saying. There's a lot of shit, bro. But the thing is, where I come to, like, man, what the fuck? It sucks, but what the fuck are we gonna do about it? And I think that's the mindset that people have. Like, yeah, man, you tell them this, and it's like, man, that's fucked up, but shit, man, I'm just trying to live my life, bro. What am I gonna do about it? Nah, well, you know what? If we keep doing that, then we end up like in Australia, bro, where they fucking, stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. And there is something that we can do about it. We can talk about it, because I tell you what, man, we think about it. First of all, you got to think about it, right? Think about it, take good side, right? And you talk about it. Then from there, put it into action. You know what I mean? Like, and when I say put it into action, like put it into action of, man, acceptance of people. You know, man, we know how to treat people, bro. We've been, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So just not to lose sight of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's it, man. I mean, that's all I got. That's the topic for today on the
Topic of the day.
the topic of the day, man. So pro-vax, right?
I'm pro-choice.
Yeah, yes.
I'm pro-choice.
Ah, man, that's another one, bro. That's a bullshit. That's
Yeah.
I mean, get it
I don't wanna get into that.
Yeah. Nah, we ain't gonna get into that. But nah, man. I mean, that's the point behind it, man. And we having fun. But like I said, I appreciate you coming out, man, taking your time, and so I'm very interested to see, what our community has to say about it, because as far as the world goes, I'm gonna be honest, man. Fuck the world, because I work with you. I sit here next to you. This community, these are my neighbors. These are, this is my world. This is my world, bro. And I can't control what goes on in China. Can't control what goes on in Australia. I can't control what goes on here. But what we can do, this is my point. What we can do as a community, as be together on the not be divided. Just because you disagree about something don't mean you gotta be divided, bro. On BCL days, you ever see every time somebody posts something, bro, nothing but division. You know what I mean? And it's like,
on BCL days.
well, I do. I gotta post. I post for my workouts, and all that stuff.
Comment on stuff. I mean, it's okay to post like stuff, advertising stuff. At one point, I had even told
I ain't gonna lie, bro. There's been a couple times
they be bashing people all the time. Like, dang, man, it's like, I'm like, come on, man. I mean, honestly, I feel like, man, if you really don't have nothing to say good, just don't say nothing at all. Unless you just had a bad experience.
Well, listen, I guess, but even then, bro. Why are you gonna do that? Why are you gonna do that? Because you just to fuck somebody over. Even if it was something, man. Like, let's use our heads, bro. Like, I saw somebody post a hair in a taco from Taco Loco, bro. Fuck that, bro. Why you? Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, why are you gonna do that? Because I'll tell you this.
Like, that's especially with restaurants, because we be in a restaurant. Being in the restaurant business for a few years now, it's just gonna happen.
I mean,
your food might not be hot all the time. It's things like that people see on a daily basis at different restaurants. They be like, oh my God, that happens.
I know.
All the time.
I get it when you're grossed out, gets nasty. Hey, don't fucking eat a taco left no more if you don't want to because you had a whatever. You know what? But see me, I like that. You know, we hey, their tacos are good, bro.
Whoop, you found one. Okay, you gonna find one in the next taco?
Well, I mean, see
the next one after that, you got all of them got hairs in them? Yeah, it's just that one damn taco that you had.
He's talking about the fucking kids out there.
There was probably about 970 million tacos that came out that place. You found one, and that's your reason for everybody to stop eating that. That's not right. Just, think about it before you start.
Think about it, right? I mean, come on, man.
I'm putting a hand on my taco right now. Just
that's a pleasure, that motherfucker, bro.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, man, that's what we're talking about, bro. And that, like, we've been bouncing around. I know the topic was, we're all over the place. But really, the purpose of us getting together here today, and why we're going to be getting together in the future, and which is another thing too, which I didn't mention, but when we talk about building each other up, but you're entrepreneur, dad, man, you said we got to build each other up, right? Because. Anybody else that a lot of people or what?
Yeah.
Man, we're open, bro. Y'all can come on, say what you gotta say. And you know what I'm saying? That I believe in that, bro. I believe in sitting down and having those discussions, bro.
Yeah.
And as adults, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As adults. So yeah, that's what it's about. And not only that too, like I know a lot of dudes out there hustling, bro, with their businesses and all that stuff too. Just like us, just like you. You know what I mean? Hey, trying to do what we can do. And That's good, and anybody that wants to come on, say what they got to say about their business or promote anything like that, man, y'all more than welcome, right? I mean, we're gonna be shooting some shows at the backyard patio too. It's gonna be nice. Come out there. So yeah, just message me. You can get with me, or Howie, get with Howie on Facebook. And we're interested, man. We're interested on the feedback. Interested to see where this goes. And it's like I said, bro. There's a lot of issues, but the only way you can ever solve them is to talk about it, not fight about it.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So
just fighting about it, you get nowhere. Y'all just gonna be butting heads and you go home mad and just be crying.
exactly, exactly, man.
You gotta be, like you say, at the end of the day, the whole point of it all is that we gotta agree to disagree.
Yeah.
We're not all gonna have the same thoughts or agree on everything. It's just, you gotta agree to disagree, and everything could be so much better. You know what I mean? Like all the tension, all the animosity, all the anger and stuff like that can be taken out of it if you just agree to disagree.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to get vaccinated? I'm going to get vaccinated because my parents keep asking me to get vaccinated.
Which is understandable, bro. I understand that.
Yeah, now parents was like, me and my girl, we just kind of like, we were just like, I don't want to get vaccinated right now. I don't really trust it. I don't know how well it's going to work or whatever it might be. But then, like now, my parents are like, get vaccinated. Everybody's saying, get vaccinated. I'm like, man, for my parents.
Right. And listen, and for me, Howie, like, I understand that.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, okay, if anybody, it's like for me, I'm not going to get vaccinated. So like if another vaccinated, the person that's like me has the same opinion that's not going to get vaccinated, they're telling you, oh my God, bro, bro, fuck that person, bro, because that's not, it's about, hey, free will, I mean, I get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get vaccinated, man. I'm gonna go roll around coronavirus. You really make me like, hey, come on, Joe.
Bro, hey, fucking man, that shit.
Hey, come on over here, man. You don't want to come over here?
I'm vaxxed.
Yeah, I'm vaxxed. I'm good, bro. It's no coronavirus.
Just a little road.
Nah.
Yeah, man. But nah, yeah. So that's it, guys. Yeah, we'll be looking in the comments. It's gonna go on my YouTube. I post, whenever I post it, y'all will see that. And you can message us on Facebook. I'm pretty sure, man. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know who this dude is. So, especially around here in our area, I'm always on posting my shit on BC Updates anyway. So anybody on BC Updates, wherever this is, I'm gonna post this on BC Updates, a part of it, to come to the YouTube channel so you can watch the show and leave your comments. So
He's come back, start working out again.
Yeah. Well,
I've been too busy, man. When I get some time, I'm definitely gonna try. I'm definitely gonna make some time. We might have drop-ins, man.
Yeah, nah, you know how it is, bro. You always will.
Yeah.
We're gonna be around each other right now that we do this show.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, man, that's it for today. We signing off. This close out the officially the second episode of Man Up. Man, it's been a minute since you know what I'm saying, since I did the other show. Whenever I first started, a lot of shit happened. 2020 was a motherfucker, bro. For both of us, man.
Well, I'm telling you.
For both of us, a lot of
I'm glad.
for all of us, for all of us, right? You know what?
2020 ain't no better.
No, 2021 is not,
ain't
bro.
no better, but it's better than what it was.
But you know why? I'm gonna tell you why. It's not what's going around in the world. Our outlooks changed. Our outlooks have changed. You know what I'm saying? See, because we realized that shit ain't gonna fucking get better.
Yeah.
You know what has to happen? We gotta fucking get stronger, bro. And I'm not talking physically stronger. I'm talking spiritually, mentally stronger. Because without those two, physical strength don't mean shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't mentally strong, you ain't spiritually strong, your physical strength don't mean shit, bro. You know what I mean? So yeah, and so that's what that's what I'm promoting. That's my message, and that's what I stand by. And I stand by everything I say. I stand by. You got a fucking problem with it, then come see me about it. We talk about it or whatever the fuck you want to do about it. but yeah, so
227.
2018.
Beat me at 105.
We can act like kids. Beat me out the fucking baseball fields after school.
Alright, let's go run with the runway tracks over there in Freeport. You remember where we used to fight at?
Oh, bro. Shit, we was always going to the baseball fields over there by TWR, man. I ain't there no more. I miss those baseball fields, bro.
Railroad tracks right over there, coming from Freeport Intermediate. Boy, them boys would be fighting. I wouldn't fight.
Nah, he was even good kids, bro. Me neither, man. So yeah, man. I mean, so that's it, guys. Yeah, y'all can get with us, and man. Oh, well, depending on, because we haven't really decided what the next show. We'll probably be shooting every Friday. Probably be airing them out Mondays. So you know, doing one every week. Next topic. What you want to talk about, bro? There's so much. I mean, we can go over 2020. We can go over shit. Some of the, you know, coming through that. We'll see. We chop it up. But another thing too, man, we're open to suggestions. You know, but the reason too is for, like I said, it's a community show. So man, y'all got some shit y'all want us to talk about, or y'all want to come on and talk about? Bring your ass on. Oh, but you know, men only. Women, females. You know, you got something to say, man. You talk to my wife about that. You know what I'm saying? But
it's a whole nother room.
Yeah, there's a room over there. Y'all can line that up. You know, you know, men come on, we sit down, we have a discussion. They ain't no, like clear that up right now. I don't want to get not one damn message from a woman. All right?
Not because he's being sexist.
Yeah, no. That's just because I'm fucking loyal. That's all. Right. No, but that'll probably be the next time. One of the next one we are going to dive into, bro. I don't know if it's going to be next show, but we are going to talk about this, the women equality, how that's going, how you see it, your take on it, and all that. So yeah, that'll be one too. That might be the next one, man. So yeah, just let us know, man. Thanks for everybody that stuck around and they listened to all our bullshit, man. Like I said, well, I was saying we ain't shit. I ain't shit, bro. This is for the Detroit Lion, number 4 on the field, number 1 in your heart.
I ain't shit.
Nah, man, we just a couple men out here trying to do the fucking best we can, right, bro? I mean that's it, man. That's all it is. And whatever. See too, like you had said something, man, like about the posting and stuff like that, man. I post. You know, I gotta post. It's never really been. I never really been, but I have to. You know, it's in the business. You know, the business we're in. That's you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, you guys.
But I don't post for likes. What I post for is for whenever I'm doing, you know, my advertisement is, you know, of course, to get business. Or I post for, like I did that video, you know, with the dad thing. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I posted for that laugh you gave me. Yeah, because that, you know, the part, like I said, shoot that video back. People say, hey man, how'd you do that? You know, well, it might have looked, you know, there's a process behind it, bro. But you know, everything has a process behind it. The process is the grind, and that's kind of like, it's not that fun. But I get the enjoyment out of that laugh. I'm like, yeah, bro, okay, that's cool, man. He got it because that you know, that lets me know that it's because we out here in the same fight, bro. We out here in the same cold world, and we gotta stop fighting each other, man. We gotta stop fighting each other and figuring a better way to survive in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So thanks for coming on. Sign it off, baby. What you gotta say?
See y'all next week.
Man up. Alright, man. Cool.